This is part 10 of my Can I Be a Model series where you send me your photos and I at Model Scout tell you whether or not I think you could be a model. Today we have Sarah, who is 17 years old. She's 5'9" and she's based in Florida. All right, so the reason why I wanted to talk about Sarah is because I think this is a great time to talk about the different agencies and essentially the talent that each agency represents and the tiers of different agencies. So a lot of you guys are familiar with the top fashion agencies. You got your Next, your Wilhelmina's, your Ford, your IMG, all these like top tier agencies, but those aren't all of the types of modeling agencies that exist or the ones that you should be submitting to. It is like an unspoken truth that different agencies, especially in a local market like you're in Los Angeles, Miami, or New York, you have your global agencies and then you have more of your local boutique agencies. And they do tend to represent a different class of models because not every agency, just like not every model, is suitable for fashion. Not every agency is focused on the global market in fashion. And so what that means is that you might not have a look for a top modeling agency, but you have a look that's suitable for more of a boutique local agency. And that's kind of what I see here with Sarah. Sarah already is in a niche type of modeling because you could tell by her stomach or waist size. She's a little bit thicker, so she's more of the mid-size of what we call mid-size models, meaning that she might not fit into like the standard sizing of what a traditional model is. So she would be put in this category that's kind of between like a 00 and a size 6. And I guess if I try to explain the different tiers, like tier 1 is literally the top modeling agencies that are well-known and well-regarded all over the world. And then tier 2 are kind of like your boutique, edgy, local modeling agencies that have connections to all the different markets, but they're not necessarily known and famous worldwide. They'll represent people that reflect like the local market, but they also have the capacity to take someone globally if they wanted to. And then you have like your tier 3 type of modeling agency, which really just services like the local market and attempts to try to be more global, but really doesn't have much luck because their talent doesn't tend to be as competitive as like your top modeling agencies. The standards tend to be the same, like they still look for people that are tall and that have a model look, but they tend to be a little less critical on what they find in Scout. This is the type of agency that I see Sarah's look fitted for though, the tier 3 type of modeling agency. And what that means is that I don't think that she'll compete globally with the top modeling agencies, but she might do well with a local, smaller tier 3 modeling agency. She definitely has a model look. Like I don't think it's like a very strong competitive model look necessarily. I don't see her booking any high fashion campaigns, but I do see her doing a lot of e-com stuff. I also don't think a 17-year-old needs to be taking these kinds of photos. So Sarah, I would not use these. And for a swimwear shoot, you're wearing way too much makeup. So FYI, if you're gonna do swimwear, don't wear a lot of makeup. But all that to say, Sarah is in her own category, its own niche, because she is mid-sized. And so she has to find an agency that's tier 3 and that represents mid-sized models. That's kind of what I see for her look and what I think would be best suitable for her. Now, the question that someone might ask is, can she do anything to change her look to make her or position her to be more high fashion and reach one of these top modeling agencies? And my answer is no. I just personally don't think that a top modeling agency would find her look very interesting or competitive. If you want me to review your photos for my series, then you must be following me on Instagram. So go follow me now and DM me 4 of your best photos and write, "Can I be a model?" Don't forget, everybody who's been a part of this series has given me their consent to post these videos. If you think you could be a model, then click the link in my bio and apply for my worldwide model search now.